Uploading.
I have been expecting you. The goblins tell me that you forced a confession from our prisoner. Without your help, they would have extracted nothing but screams and blood.
Her thoughts mingle with yours, a cold hand caressing your brain.
You are a true soul. Little wonder that you serve me so well. It is time for the raid to begin. The Grove and those who are hiding there will fall. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
Go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend. How noble. I prefer to win. I will gather a raiding party and move into position. You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will cleanse the place of infidels and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name. And then we will be the first among her favorites.
The masterful painting she depicts of the massacre awakens you hungrily.
Your allegiance should be to me and the Absolute. While you hold on to your past, you are worthless.
what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
What should I do? Got to move.
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued. The cub tilts his head. He does not trust you. Yet. Your movement angers the cub. He readies himself to charge. The creature slows, his aggression replaced with curiosity.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
Alarmed by your companion's approach, the cub flees into the forest.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily. I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
The creature gulps the food down. It seems he hasn't eaten in some time.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily. I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga na Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul.
Suga na Shukok. Otash. I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga na Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Dragonborn.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
On black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok, al koldek, shulkol kank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
Is the absolute?
Ragslin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
You feel Ragslin's suspicions. He'd never have asked about his master. You remain in control. Barely.
Who killed you?
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod. Devoid of flesh, only darkness.
You're kidding me! Very helpful, squid!
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat. Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
Who killed you?
Ragslin remains composed. If he senses your manipulations, he gives no sign. The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod. Devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
Ragslin remains ignorant to your presence in his mind murk. You choose your next question.
What did the killer want?
Ragslin's mind is clouded by doubt, surprised by words he didn't expect. Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Give them a hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragsland's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon! That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive. Someone needs to keep an eye on these buggers. I don't make a habit of questioning the Absolute. Now quiet! I'm glad it was dead when we found it.
Raise to the ground, and they'll know. See.
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left.
What you needing now? The Absolute's got room for everyone, long as you don't defy her. And nobody's that stupid. If the Absolute says to take orders from a Drow, then we toe the mark. No questions. You look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for? Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it. Listen, the Absolute honors...
We attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate. For now. But something tells you they won't be so receptive to your charms again.
Their cities will be razed.
Time for some bloody war.
Listen, the Absolute honors you and slays her enemy. Defile the Absolute's name, boys!
an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should...
Ready for another round? Find a route.
On the move.
Gods, it's hot in here.
No choice but to keep going.
Hop, hop! Heading out.
Nothing will stand in my way. can't even catch my breath.
Let's make this quick.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Blood comes easy these days.
I will ascend. Onward.
I smell blood. Close ranks.
They're dying for me. All of them. Oh, man.
Under their noses.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Survival is all that matters.
On the move.
I am fury. I am death.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
this! Soldier.
Time to strike. Make way.
Cut him up. No surrender.
Light on my feet.
The cub holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound. The cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
The little beast's quite charming once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
Decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us. Excellent. Lead the way.
Have a drink. I swear to you. I'm fine. Listen up, picker up.
No.
Our daughter is dead because of you!
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
I buried my daughter because of you! I'm going nowhere.
I've prayed many times over that Sylvanas return me to that moment. I am sorry, 100 times over, and 100 more yet.
Tell me, how's the wine?
The wine?
What did you... I want you to feel small. I want you to feel helpless, just like her. Her name was Arabella. Picture her, how scared she was. And know, this will hurt. And know, this will hurt.
As if I'd let her draw breath. Come on, Locke. We're done.
Like this talking to me. We'll have plenty of time together on the way to Moonrise. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
You did this grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us. The others are leaving. Don't you do the same?
Peace is returning to the grove. We have you to thank for that. Peace is returning to...
Wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his master.
A long way to go still.
Leave. You are not wanted here. Leave.
You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours. The grove is whole again. The grove is whole again. Let us forward and Korga's heart will heal. I have full faith in that.
Well, what have we done?
You took it upon yourself To undertake the rite of thorns? To spill blood in this sacred place? It would have been easier if you just died, Korga. Now I have to hear excuses instead.
An error, most grave, Master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. I was going to show leniency. But Korga, a child is dead because of you.
It was an accident. She stole the idol. We were overzealous, yes, but...
That there is no we. You were the driving force behind this madness. Now it stops. As for the idol, it's nothing compared to a life. A mere object next to one of nature's creations. Absolve you, even if it doesn't. Nature will determine your fate. Whatever happens to you next, know that it is the Oak Father's will. Now get out of my sight. There is nothing more to be said. Apologies for that ugliness. A more bitter homecoming than I would have wished, but at least the grove stands. Thanks to you. Punishment is only just beginning. Trust me. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Shadows vanquished. Healing can begin.
Do not forget those shadows. You have much to learn still.
Sylvanas keep you. Sylvanas.
Your path will soon take you away from the grove, I feel. Your efforts will not be forgotten. Soon. Remember the dangers I told you about. There'll be plenty of time to face them. Take tonight to rest, recuperate, celebrate. Tomorrow, I'll join your camp so I can help with the trials yet to come.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Eternal glory. Ours.
Toddlers are easier to please than you.
I buried my daughter because of you! I'm going nowhere.
I've prayed many times over that Sylvanas return me to that moment. I am sorry, 100 times over, and 100 more yet.
Tell me, how's the wine?
The wine?
What did you... I want you to feel small. I want you to feel helpless, just like her. Her name was Arabella. Picture her. Her how scared she was. And no, this will hurt.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable. This party's a bit more bearable, thanks to that pint. This
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes. To beds and hearths, to dirty pubs and dwarven ale.
So much blood and death. If we ever meet again, I hope it's under better circumstances.
I did what I had to do, and I won't hear a word about it from you or anyone else.
So much blood and death.
Let's dance! Let's go! Boring! Amazing! Woo!
To see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you. Go on, do your rounds. But if they hand you something purple, don't drink it. I think they got into Ethel's potions.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine. An adoring crowd, fine wine. I dare say this place is almost civilized. Not at all. But perhaps Leah had a point. What is the point in blades and spells if we don't use them? Though we won't need either soon. As Leroican's apprentice, I'll take care of everything.
I expect Lear and Cal to demand yet another showcase of prestidigitation, so I'd like a moment to myself. I expect Lear and...
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Me too. You're one of the good ones, you know that. Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face. Cheers to a night we won't remember.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Cheers to a night we...
Elturel was the last time the three of us talked like this. Let's hope it lasts until Baldur's Gate.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down. Lie down. Then dance.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip. Do devils even grow turnips? Can't all be souls and flesh of the damned.
Go on now, don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll have plenty of time together on the way to Moonrise. We'll have time to spare for that, I sense. I'm surprised you haven't had your fill of me already. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here. Enjoy yourself tonight. Come morning, we've got a hard road ahead of us.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course. Go on, enjoy yourself. But if any of them sleep past noon, they're getting left behind. Damn it! Having that stashed away would have made life a lot easier. Go on, enjoy yourself. But if any of them sleep past noon, they're getting left behind.
You won't have to worry about us anymore. I'll fight anything we meet on the road. Anything. Watch out, Baldur's Gate. Chell's coming for you. Oh, I can't wait to get moving.
Game over.